Welcome to the YouTube channel The Right Place, where creativity meets sustainability and old becomes gold. If you're someone who loves cozy, rustic charm and believes in giving old furniture a new lease on life, then you're exactly where you need to be. Today, we're diving into one of the most inspiring DIY topics: how to repurpose and upcycle old furniture into stunning farmhouse-style decor for every room in your home. Whether it's a broken chair gathering dust in the garage or a scratched coffee table no one wants anymore, you'll learn how to transform these forgotten pieces into centerpieces of farmhouse flair. We'll take you room by room with easy ideas, practical techniques, and real inspiration to turn what some call trash into undeniable treasure. So if that sounds like your kind of weekend project, make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you never miss out on transforming your space with purpose. Now roll up those sleeves, because it's time to bring some farmhouse magic into your life, starting with the living room. One, living room love, from scraps to statement pieces. The living room is the heart of any home, and nothing gives it more soul than a piece of upcycled furniture with a story to tell. That old coffee table. Sand it down, apply a weathered whitewash, and suddenly it's not just a table, it's the conversation starter you never knew you needed. Farmhouse-style thrives on imperfections, making it the perfect match for rescued and repurposed pieces. Don't overlook those old wooden crates you've got stacked in the basement. A few nails, some wheels, and a bit of elbow grease can transform them into rustic rolling storage, perfect for blankets or magazines. When combined with distressed paint and some jute rope handles, they scream farmhouse utility and style. Even outdated entertainment centers can be turned into modern farmhouse focal points. Remove some doors, add open shelving, and give it a vintage stain or chalk paint finish. It instantly becomes a TV stand meets storage solution that looks like it came straight out of a high-end design catalog. 2. Cozy kitchen conversions. In the kitchen, the possibilities for upcycling are endless, and farmhouse decor was practically born in this space. Think about that beat-up dining table you almost threw out. Give it a distressed finish and some turned legs in chalky white, and it becomes the rustic centerpiece of every mealtime memory. Old ladders can be transformed into pot racks or wall-mounted shelving. Hang your favorite enamel cookware or mason jars filled with herbs to blend decor with function. These pieces not only free up space, but also add that open, airy farmhouse feel everyone craves in a kitchen. Don't forget about vintage cabinets or hutches. Repainting them in soft hues like sage green or antique cream and replacing hardware with wrought iron pulls instantly gives your kitchen an authentic farmhouse upgrade. These larger pieces make great coffee stations, sideboards, or simply elegant storage. Three, bedroom beauties, upcycle to unwind. The bedroom should be a sanctuary, and farmhouse decor has a way of making that space feel warm, nostalgic, and totally serene. An old door can be repurposed into a dramatic headboard. Just sand it, paint it, and mount it behind your bed for instant charm and height. Bedside tables are easy wins for upcycling. Turn an old wooden stool or drawer set into a one-of-a-kind nightstand with vintage knobs and a rustic paint job. Add a simple lamp, a small plant, and a candle, and you've got a cozy corner that's uniquely you. Consider repurposing a tall, outdated dresser with a little bit of chalk paint and new hardware. You can even remove some drawers and replace them with woven baskets for a more farmhouse, open shelf look. It's functional, aesthetic, and gives personality to the entire room. 4. Bathroom bliss with a rustic twist. Bathrooms may be small, but that doesn't mean they can't make a big farmhouse statement. Turn an old console table into a vanity by cutting out space for a sink and applying a durable waterproof finish. Add a barn-style mirror above it, and you've got rustic elegance at its best. 'Wall-mounted storage made from reclaimed wood and old drawers works perfectly for towels and toiletries. You can stack mismatched pieces for an eclectic yet cohesive farmhouse feel. They not only serve a practical purpose, but add serious vintage character. 'Even small decorative touches like transforming mason jars into toothbrush holders or soap dispensers can elevate your farmhouse vibe. These subtle but impactful repurposing projects turn everyday items into design moments that reflect creativity and sustainability. 5. Entryway and hallway highlights. The entryway is the first impression of your home, so why not make it one that says, "Welcome to the farmhouse." That bench you haven't used in years can become the perfect mudroom seat. Add a distressed finish and a few throw pillows, and it's ready to greet guests in style. 'Coat racks made from old headboards or reclaimed fence posts are great DIY projects that blend function with flair. Add hooks for keys, hats, or bags, and mount a shelf above for a few decorative accents like framed prints or tiny potted plants. Hallway walls are prime real estate for upcycled art. Frame sections of old window panes or weathered barn wood with quotes or floral prints to create a farmhouse gallery wall. These handmade displays add charm and character with very little cost. Six, outdoor and porch perfection. Your outdoor spaces deserve some farmhouse love too, and old furniture can truly shine here. A cracked wooden bench becomes a garden seat with a fresh coat of weather-resistant paint and some vintage-style cushions. It's a cozy, welcoming touch that draws people in. Upcycled metal chairs, even if rusted, can be revived with paint and paired with a DIY side table made from a wooden spool or salvaged barrel. Together, they create a farmhouse nook that's perfect for morning coffee or evening chats. Planters made from dresser drawers, buckets, or milk cans can completely transform a bland porch into a blooming rustic retreat. Add hanging lights or lanterns, and you've curated a full farmhouse experience without buying anything new. Seven, creative kids spaces, Whimsy meets farmhouse. Kids' rooms offer a great opportunity to blend practicality with playful farmhouse charm. That old bookshelf collecting dust in the garage. Transform it into a mini toy organizer with vintage crate-style bins. Add labels, a soft chalk paint, and maybe some stenciled animal prints for a fun, organized, and stylish space your child will love. Repurpose a small dresser into a kid-friendly art station. Remove a drawer or two and replace them with open baskets for markers and craft paper. Paint it in soft pastels or muted farmhouse hues, and you've created a space that encourages creativity while staying visually consistent with your home's rustic theme. 'Even an old crib can be turned into a bench or reading nook for a child's room. Add throw pillows, a cushion, and a draped canopy, and you've repurposed baby furniture into something practical and precious for years to come. 8. Home office harmony. Focus with farmhouse flair. Creating a farmhouse-style home office is easier than you think. Start with an outdated desk stripped to finish, paint it in earthy whites or light grays, and add vintage drawer pulls. Pair it with a wooden dining chair that's been sanded and restained for a matched but unique look. Repurpose a tall bookshelf into a rustic command center. Add chalkboard panels, hooks for supplies, and little wire baskets for mail and paperwork. It becomes a centerpiece of farmhouse functionality while helping you stay on track. Don't underestimate the power of a well-upcycled bulletin board. Frame cork panels in distressed wood, add antique-style thumbtacks or clips, and you've got a practical and Pinterest-worthy spot for notes and inspiration. 9. Farmhouse-Inspired Pet Corners. Even your furry friends deserve a touch of farmhouse luxury. Repurpose an old drawer or nightstand into a cozy pet bed. Add a soft cushion, some burlap or flannel fabric, and a nameplate for a personal, rustic touch. Turn a retired side table into a dual-purpose pet feeding station. Cut out holes for metal bowls, stain the wood, and maybe stencil in a little paw print pattern. It's clean, organized, and seamlessly stylish with your decor. You can also repurpose crates or small benches into storage for leashes, toys, and pet supplies. A few hooks and wire baskets go a long way in keeping everything neat while adding to the cozy charm of your home. 10. Farmhouse decor for seasonal makeovers. Old furniture shines even brighter when you give it a seasonal twist. A repurposed ladder becomes a charming holiday display with twinkle lights in winter or dried florals in fall. Swap out decorations with the seasons while keeping your farmhouse vibe intact. Use an old chest or trunk as a base for seasonal vignettes. Stack books, vintage mugs, pine cones, or miniature pumpkins depending on the time of year. Its multi-functionality and rustic look make it a decor staple year-round. 'Even window frames or cabinet doors can be turned into decorative backdrops for seasonal messages or wreaths. Just hang them on a wall or lean them on a console, and you've got instant farmhouse style with the freedom to change it up. 11. Wall art wonders. From furniture to frame. Repurposing old furniture parts into wall art is a trend that adds real character. Think about framing old table legs, molding, or drawer fronts into art displays. With the right finish, they become rustic wall sculptures with farmhouse flair. 'Broken chair backs and spindles can be transformed into wall-mounted hooks or key holders. Add a touch of paint or distressing, and what once was landfill material now becomes functional and beautiful. For an even more artistic look, use leftover wood planks or dresser sides to stencil quotes, farmhouse sayings, or floral designs. Hang them gallery style for an eye-catching DIY farmhouse wall. 12. Mirrors and frames with rustic soul. Aged furniture frames and cabinet doors can be given new life as rustic mirrors. Add a mirror panel, distress the frame with sandpaper, and finish it off with antique-style handles or knobs as decorative accents. Picture frames made from reclaimed wood bring instant farmhouse warmth to any room. Pair them with black and white photos, botanical prints, or handwritten recipes for a personalized touch. 'Repurposing mirror frames as chalkboards or corkboards is also a fantastic use of old materials. A bit of chalk paint or cork sheeting turns a dated decor item into a stylish and functional home staple. 13. Light it up. Farmhouse-style lighting ideas. You can repurpose old lamp bases or even teapots into unique farmhouse lighting. Add a burlap shade, vintage bulb, and rustic finish to create a warm and charming atmosphere in any room. 'Hanging lanterns or wire baskets can be transformed into pendant lights. With just a little rewiring and a ceiling mount kit, you'll have a farmhouse lighting feature that's both striking and practical. Even old colanders or funnels can become upcycled pendant lights. Add a metallic finish or keep the worn patina, and you've got an industrial meets farmhouse vibe that adds personality to kitchens or dining rooms. 14. Mix and match magic. Farmhouse fusion done right. One of the joys of farmhouse style is the freedom to mix old and new, rough and polished. Don't be afraid to pair a distressed bench with modern upholstery or a vintage vanity with a sleek mirror. These contrasts highlight your upcycled pieces even more. Blend painted and natural wood finishes to create depth and interest. An old oak tabletop combined with whitewashed legs, for example, gives a lived-in, curated feel that's both intentional and beautifully imperfect. Layering various upcycled items like a vintage ladder shelf paired with a modern rug and farmhouse lanterns creates a visually rich environment. Mixing materials and periods is the heart of turning trash into farmhouse treasure. Final thoughts. Turning trash into treasure, one room at a time. Thank you for joining us on The Right Place, where we believe every piece of old furniture has a future. We've explored how you can repurpose and upcycle forgotten items into beautiful farmhouse-style decor for every room in your home. Whether you're crafting cozy bedrooms, stylish pet corners, or seasonal vignettes, you now have the inspiration to turn everyday trash into lasting treasure. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more DIY transformations.